I still remember the sound before I remember the words, the soft echo of heels on polished stone, the low murmur of moneyed conversations, the kind of lobby where everything smells faintly like citrus and confidence. I was halfway across the floor when a voice cut through it, sharp, certain, practiced. "Ma'am, you need to stop right there." I turned slowly, already knowing what was coming. I'd lived this moment more times than I could count, just never in a place like this. She stood between me and the elevator's perfectly styled tablet tucked under her arm, wearing that tight professional smile that isn't really a smile at all. It's a warning. "This area is restricted," she said. "Guests only. If you're lost, the front desk can help you." Lost. I looked at her for a second, then around us. The marble floors, the glass walls, the quiet glances pretending not to stare. I adjusted my jacket, simple tailored, nothing flashy, and said evenly, "I'm not lost. I'm heading upstairs." Her eyes moved over me the way people think they're subtle but never are. Shoes, bag, hair, skin. She exhaled through her nose. "That won't be possible," she said. "This hotel has standards." There it was. Standards. I felt it land, not like a punch, more like a slow burn behind the ribs. The kind that doesn't show on your face but tightens your jaw anyway. I could have ended it right there. One sentence, one name, one correction. But I didn't, because I wanted to see how far she was willing to go when she thought there was nothing to lose. "I have a meeting," I said, calm, polite, almost pleasant. "I'm already running late." She smiled wider, sharper. "Then you should probably schedule it somewhere more appropriate." Around us, the lobby had gone quieter. Phones appeared. Someone nearby whispered, "Is she serious?" Another person laughed nervously, like this was entertainment they hadn't planned on but didn't want to miss. I've learned something over the years: when people think you don't belong, they don't hear your words. They hear their assumptions. So I stood there. Security drifted closer. Not aggressive, just present, like gravity shifting. "Ma'am," one of them said, not unkindly, "we're going to need you to move along." "On what grounds?" I asked. He hesitated, looked at her. She nodded once. "Disruption." That one almost made me laugh. I wasn't yelling, I wasn't moving. I was standing still, but apparently that was enough. I checked my watch. 4 minutes until my meeting. I took out my phone, not to record, not yet, and sent a short message. No drama, no explanation, just facts. Then I looked back at her. "I'd like to speak to your manager." "I am the manager on duty," she said quickly, like she'd rehearsed it. "And I'm asking you to leave." The word asking did a lot of heavy lifting there. Something inside me settled, not anger, clarity. "Okay," I said. "Then let's wait." "For what?" "For the truth," I said. "It usually shows up on its own." She scoffed. "You really think causing a scene is going to help you?" I glanced around, at the phones, at the people watching, at the security cameras embedded so neatly you forget they're there. "I'm not causing anything," I said softly. "I'm just standing where you told me I don't belong." That's when the call came in. I answered it without breaking eye contact. "Yes," I said. "I'm downstairs. There's been a delay." Her posture shifted, just a little. "No, it's fine," I continued. "I'll explain when I get upstairs." I ended the call. "What was that?" she asked. I smiled, not because I was enjoying this, but because the moment had finally arrived. That, I said, was the chair of the board asking why the meeting hasn't started. Silence, the kind that makes people aware of their own breathing. She blinked. "Once? Twice? That's not funny." "I'm not joking." One of the security guards took a step back. Another stopped reaching for his radio. Someone in the crowd gasped quietly but loud enough. Her voice dropped. "What is your name?" I told her. It didn't land immediately. Names don't mean much until they do. Then the elevator doors opened behind me, and a man in a tailored suit stepped out, looked at the scene, and froze. "There you are," he said, relief flooding his face. We were starting to worry. He turned to her, to the guards, to the phones. "Oh," he whispered. "Oh no." That was when it finally hit. Her face drained of color like someone had pulled a plug. The confidence evaporated, replaced by something raw and panicked. "I didn't know," she stammered. I turned fully toward her for the first time. "You're right," I said. "You didn't." I stepped toward the elevator. She didn't move to stop me this time. Behind us, the lobby erupted, whispers, calls, voices overlapping. Somewhere I heard someone say, "She owns the place." I rode the elevator up in silence, watching my reflection in the mirrored walls. Same suit, same face, same woman who'd walked in 10 minutes earlier. Only the room had changed. The meeting was tense, not because of what happened, but because of what it exposed. Screens lit up with messages, PR alerts, legal briefings, numbers dropping and climbing in real time. I laid it out calmly. What was said, who was involved, what it meant. Not just for me, but for everyone who'd ever been told they didn't belong somewhere they had every right to be. Decisions were made, not out of anger, out of necessity. When I went back downstairs, the lobby looked different. Smaller, fragile, like a stage after the curtain falls. She was waiting, eyes red, hands shaking. "I'm sorry," she said. "I really am." I believed that she believed it. "I hope so," I said, "because this isn't about me." I walked past her out into the city air. The noise hit me all at once, traffic voices, life continuing like nothing monumental had just happened. But something had. Not a revenge story, not a viral moment, a reckoning. I didn't win because I embarrassed someone. I won because I didn't shrink. Because I stayed calm when they expected anger, quiet when they expected submission, and steady when they expected me to disappear. And maybe that's the part that unsettles people the most. So let me ask you honestly, do you think people change how they treat you when they learn who you are? Or does money and power just expose who they've been all along?